do I tame the deer? How do I tame the deer? Oh, not like that. My bad. Now I feel bad.
Aldo, what's up? Mars up.
Boop, 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 boop.
Figure since it's on, we might as well just watch it together. Is the stream just freezing? Please don't. Make sure it's all the way.
everyone, and welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neelam.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting Ubisoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out about soon enough.
Neelam, I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous set. E3 is back. But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against an evolving and deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has spread to new areas. It's time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
Never played Rainbow Six.
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens until a piece of it fell. And the nightmare began.
SD is dying? That sucks.
We thought it could be contained. But it evolved. So we did too.
One of our own is MIA. I need an extraction team, now.
If there's a way to stop them, you will find it. But I know you will find me first.
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
And I'll find Ivana. I have your signal. Let's go.
We are already out of the nests.
Incoming! Clear the area!
Stand back!
Surprise.
Clear. Let's move out. Clock's ticking.
This seems cool.
I found her. Ivana, hold on. I've got company.
Coming through.
Countermeasures.
Story mode. So just like what? It's just like co-op, like Left 4 Dead style.
An apex. Get down.
Ella, look out. I don't have the shot.
Not so fast.
Target
The
the breach.
freezing needs to stop. Oh.
Now's our chance.
Nomad, blow the door. Cover me.
Hey, you all throwing me a party?
Players versus AI.
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the fireworks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Team, it's Ash. We're not done yet. VIP down and...
September 16. Cool. Check it out.
Now, I know you must have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers as well as a full gameplay walkthrough coming up, so hang tight. My name is Richard. I'm your resident community developer coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction. With me today in Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience. You might think you know what you're getting into since there's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented, evolving alien threat. Some of the operator's abilities, gadgets, and tech should feel familiar to Siege players, but this time, as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new ability upgrades and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar, but what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If your teammate
It's
falls
just the
in
stream
an
that's
incursion,
lagging.
you're gonna go missing in
I'm
action.
pretty sure my
You can't play
system is
MIA
fine.
operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them out.
1 to 3 players. That's cool.
Every time you go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So stay on your toes and weigh every move you make.
Balancing that risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it? Who are they? And where do they come from?
What we know is the Archenes are an evolved form of the parasite that was first detected few years ago during the outbreak event in New Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York, San Francisco, and Alaska. This is what we know so far. Within
Why
the
is it always New York?
containment zones, the alien ecosystem is in a continual evolution. As incubation
On their side?
nests
Yeah, that's
and
what I
their
thought.
sprawling tissue spawn procedurally, taking over different areas of the map in reaction to the player presence.
The parasite is always spreading.
Thank you for checking.
Always evolving. But it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their...
It's always the USA.
What are we facing off against?
Well, the black goo-like sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on. It spreads to the map once your presence is detected, slowing progress and helping the Archenes. Some of the other threats
Hello?
you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spikers,
How's that beat?
the explosive breachers, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex. There's a lot more species
Yeah,
of
something's up
arcane
with their stream for
and
sure.
mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
Pre-order. Is
Thank
this
you
like
both
its
so
own
much for
standalone thing, or is it
joining
like a
me. I'm
DLC?
really excited to dig into more of the details. We still have crossplay to talk about. Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform. And for our Rainbow Six Siege,
That could be like a
we
big
have exclusive
a big
unlocks
theme.
for
Yeah,
you
100%
in
their
both
side.
games. Okay, you've been waiting long enough. Let's take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage. Here is Rainbow Six Extraction.
It's like all platforms combined for co-op.
Welcome to Rainbow Six Extraction, the new tactical co-op shooter game where Rainbow Six operators are dropped into alien territory. In today's walkthrough, we're on a mission to investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska. HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving, adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them or we'll lose the trackers.
As a squad of 3, Ella, Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate Archeans in
It's
their
like
way.
a Doom strategical co-op game. That's cool.
That's a grunt. Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location. Nice and quiet.
The enemy reacts to intrusions in their ecosystem.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like
including operators.
Eliminate my target.
if it's just like a DLC or if it's
So
like its
stealth
own
tactics are the
standalone
way to
thing.
go.
I like this though. I like the concept of it.
Place auto trackers for our React scientists.
Auto tracker activated. Auto tracker activated.
The parasite generates sprawl, a substance that connects their whole ecosystem. Alert an Archean, and a nearby nest wakes up too. Archeans move faster in sprawl, but operators get slowed down.
Take my guy out.
The squad can use their React light to see bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment.
Yeah, for sure.
The contrast helps to better identify targets.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Nest mapping complete.
Or the idea of it.
A scientist just gave me the thumbs up. Good job.
Identifying Archean variants helps the team determine the best approach to take them out.
Scan grenade.
Spotted a rooter. It can immobilize
Like
anyone
being
in
actually
front of it,
strategic
so
in
Sledge will
the
swing around
gameplay.
back.
I like that idea. Nice.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Ella, go!
Oh. Tripvine.
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock doors will open onto the next subzone, which will be tougher than the first.
We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your React blade.
Neat.
It's right there. React blade, do your thing.
That target is finished.
One down. We're not done yet. That's your target. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can fire armor-piercing projectiles. Alibi deploys a Prisma hologram.
Deploying the bait.
That's cool.
End of the line.
Yeah, I like the concept of
The
this.
squad can use React tech to go further in incursions.
The Bailey, welcome back.
The more intel they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's all about teamwork to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Yeah, see how difficult it is over the long run.
Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
Oh.
That's the way. Keep hunting.
That's the React threat sensor. Smasher incoming.
Whoa.
Wow, that did it. Take out the leader. No leader for the Archies to follow.
Another objective completed. The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet. A true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Some Archeans are responding to an elite system communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
Left 4 Dead-ish? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, like killing floor.
The elite will show up any second.
Enemy located! Eliminate my target! I'm compromised! Eyes on hostile!
That's cool. Like moving through the creep to get to get to new locations. Oh.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
It's interesting. Interesting to see like how difficult it would be.
Mission is underway. React still needs you.
Operators, it's time to unite and stand together against this emerging threat. Squad up with friends in co-op or step into the containment alone.
Stay tuned for more Rainbow Six Extraction intel coming very soon.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already an expert or just starting out, Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone. A fun and interactive way to learn guitar, playing your favorite songs. And in the decade since its release, our community and its impact have only amplified.
This year, let's turn it up to 11 and see what's next for Rocksmith.
Wow. Okay. I haven't heard Rocksmith in forever. Cool. I mean, the technology is probably a lot better now, so it'll probably be a lot of fun. to make your own band. What? Neat.
I'm Arthur Von Nagel, producer at Ubisoft San Francisco, and Rocksmith has truly been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning, Rocksmith Plus, a new interactive music learning subscription service available this year. Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect your instrument to your PC, console, or mobile device and get real-time feedback as you play. Connecting with Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app, log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now, acoustic players and electric
too
players
much
with
playing
amps can use
the
Rocksmith
guitar.
Plus with no extra gear.
Being a
needed.
touring musician.
It's a game changer. And we're excited to reveal Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that will be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we'll release a steady stream of new authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library.
It's a subscription service.
We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new tool that lets users create and add their own arrangements for songs we've licensed. Your subscription will give you access to all those songs. More content than ever before, including genres beyond rock. We'll have pop, hip-hop, country,
Until a mod
rap,
comes out and then
R&B,
everything becomes
all
free.
sorts of metal subgenres. We'll have music from all over the world, from big stars to indie darlings. It's the most diverse song library ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeater, which let you practice and learn at your own pace, or slow down and repeat tricky parts until you master them. We've improved those features in Rocksmith Plus and are introducing new ones. Beginner and intermediate players will benefit from more personalized learning, thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking. Players won't just see
Wanna
their
learn how to play
growth
guitar?
on a single song. They can now monitor their progress technique by technique across the board, and overall offer a better sense of how you're improving over time. Advanced players will be happy to know we're introducing a new Rocksmith tablature view. That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library and practice tools in a format that's familiar and one that will hone your tab reading skills. We're excited to announce that you can register for a chance to participate in our closed beta right after the show. Visit our website at rocksmith.com to get an early look at Rocksmith Plus and help us test and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past 10 years. Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
Cool. I'm sure that'll be neat.
Register now for a chance to
Conducting
play
the
Rocksmith
orchestra.
Plus beta. Summer's coming,
Exactly.
and nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Maze to the next man skirt. Nice. Riders Republic.
Greetings, thrill seekers. This is the Riders Ridge, the Republic's stomping ground. From here, you can
Dangerous yet again.
like-minded
Dude.
Manage your career. Learn to nail those
That's their stream doing that beeping, right?
Stay stylish.
It has to be.
Share your creations with the Republic. Stay on top of the latest news. And take up some ferocious multiplayer action like Free For All or Tricks Battle, our 6 versus 6 team competition.
Yeah, it's their stream.
So, here's how it works. Performing big tricks on the modules will turn them from red to blue. And every trick that you stomp will contribute to your team.
I'll jump in the main chat and everyone's like, nah!
Okay.
Like, yep.
When your team has turned all
Yeah,
the
it's
modules
their stream.
blue, you capture that district, which will help multiply your score into the big time. Progress, progress, progress. To unlock more content, you gotta earn those stars.
Classical version of the game. The ski game they released 4 years ago. Probably.
So, if you want to be the boss of your own career, the world's most famous competitions are waiting for you.
Steep vibes? Yeah, exactly. Let's put that into VR.
Now, some might
Rammus
say the
Mountain.
best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground. We've got modules that you can slay for days.
Is there anyone in game hope people buy it? Probably. Make like small innovations, get a little graphical update,
Maybe you're all about
put
living
a nice
on the
polish on it.
Either way, to progress, you gotta earn those stars. Having the right rig is important too.
That's cool.
And we've all got our preferences.
There's no way that bike would survive. I mean, cool as like a racing game, I guess.
All right, I get it. Sometimes you just want to explore and bathe in nature. That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. It's the Red Bull Joyride, people. It's infamous. It's spectacular. It's the biggest stop biking. And guess what? Your friends. There is so much more.
Jesus Christ.
More stunts. More sports. More events. Just more, okay? And the natural outdoor
I'm glad the technical
playground
side of
for
E3
you
is
and your
going
friends to
fantastic.
enjoy. Any way that you want.
My
When we say
goodness.
fun with everyone, we mean it. Look at all these riders. Does this speak to you? Then don't miss out on mass races. Woo!
There's like a demo version of this. I would try it. I don't have UB Plus or whatever the hell it is, so
The Republic awaits you, rider. See you soon.
probably won't touch it. September.
Don't keep the mountains waiting. Riders Republic is coming September 2nd, and you can pre-order now and claim your right to rip.
Okay, so we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites, but how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect
Cancel years
time
when
to
putting
drop
anything
in.
on new on there. Good reason. When's Xbox's thing? You go to the...
6 years into our journey with Siege, we are humbled and grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this growth. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve player experience.
With the community growing every day,
Schedule.
we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players. On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression. That means that any player on Amazon Luna, Stadia, or PC will be able to queue into games together while having a unified account
Tomorrow.
And for console players,
Ubisoft,
in early 2022, crossplay
Gearbox,
will be available between PlayStation and Xbox platform, and the cross-progression will be available between all platforms.
Yeah, tomorrow,
For
Xbox,
these updates,
Square
we
Enix,
needed a
Warner
bit more
Brothers,
time in order
PC
to
gaming
prepare and
show,
make sure they have
future
a smooth
gaming.
launch.
Bringing these player bases together benefits everyone. It will finally allow you to play with your
Which
friends
Valve, I think, is supposed to be
across
saying
different
something at the
platforms.
PC part.
It also means that your progression will now follow you anytime and anywhere you play.
We know crossplay
Xbox?
is a
Yeah, I
feature
heard
a
Xbox
lot of
is
you has
supposed
been
to be like really, really good.
and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six
I think I
community is
have
the
Rainbow Six,
lifeblood
I just
that keeps this
never-
game moving forward.
We cannot
Never
thank
played
you
it.
enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps evolving and growing.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow. Check this out.
Ready? 6 years ago, I met a pilot. She saved my life. That symbol, what does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wankan, Wichahpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss. What's happening? Shh.
Damn. The anime is pretty cool.
Wait, that's it?
Flare
What
gun?
happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
What?
New projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year.
What's the point of that?
Incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
They shot the bear with a flare gun.
And survived. I swear there's sometimes like zero creativity in writing. Track many Fall Guys? Exactly. Exactly. God, Watch Dogs.
From the release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving thanks to your feedback. But that's not all. As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the Ghost Recon franchise, we are happy to announce that there are still many more surprises to come. Stay tuned, Ghosts.
Good concept of execution. Sounds like most games.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with friends and family. When you're in good company, there are no bad dancers. So move the coffee table, alert the local homeowners association, and let's get loud.
Oh, Just Dance. I mean, these titles, you just...
Hello, my name is Todd Recall, and I'm a singer, dancer, actor, director, and choreographer. I am super excited to announce that my song, Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, is going to be a part of Just Dance 2022. Face, eyes, thin, waist, thick, thighs, you, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this. But that's not all. Oh no, for the first time ever, the Just Dance team and I are collaborating to give you an exclusive version of my song for Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I
Twitch streams are fucked. Nah.
To me, dance allows people to express themselves through dance and to celebrate who they are and their individuality in such a fun way. Just Dance has transformed millions of lives, and I hope that this song brings you all so much joy, whether you're dancing alone or with a group, to work out, or just to have fun. It's going to
Cashing this, you're shooting this, and not while that's exactly. And they just got hit with a whole slew of more
for Just Dance. And let me tell you something,
DMCA stuff recently.
Because, they were written by yours truly.
Guess what? It's gonna keep happening.
They're going to give people so much confidence. That's the reason why I wrote Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, and now it's been Just Danceified. I don't think they're ready for this jelly. I hope you all have just as much fun dancing to this track as I had making it. Oh, and one last thing. You will have the opportunity to be a part of the making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below. We got you. I cannot wait to see
I wonder how many other like co-streams are like, up, mute.
The most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, 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 and then sashay.
One of those cash cows. Good stuff. Why is Stadia still there?
It's time to get our Viking on. It was a big year for the new chief of the Raven clan, but your journey with Eivor is far from over.
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date, and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly had fun exploring England with Eivor and stumbling across unique world events that left me with memorable side stories.
Thank you, Eivor.
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total.
Never played it.
And built more than 100 million buildings in your settlements. Congrats. Eivor still has a long journey ahead, and we've been continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals, new quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update and the Mastery Challenge. We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks. The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone. We've been tracking various known issues on our forums, and also
But almost too long for the story.
Fixing process in a recent dev blog. We love seeing your continual feedback, and we thank you for your patience and support for the game. On top of regular free updates, we're also building on Eivor's story and the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions. Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago, allowing players to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu. In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions are returning. This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities, weapons.
These updates part of the Ubisoft Plus pass thing, whatever it is, or is this like all like separate?
The Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history of the Viking Age. The team has crafted
just a free
new
DLC.
experience where you'll get to play as people during the time of Vikings and follow them in their endeavors, big and small, while collecting exclusive rewards. Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart
Subscription, you get
for
all the
history,
DLCs.
or a student looking to supplement your knowledge,
That's cool.
the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered.
Yeah, I don't know, like how many DLCs are actually free versus paid.
On an
I guess
Assassin's
depending on
Creed
what,
title, we'll be supporting the game well
depending what
into
company.
its second year. Well, this year will be a very active year for the game. We're already working on more expansions for next year. Something tells me that Eivor is not done with Odin yet.
When else in game the same day the game was launched? I mean, if it's like a free DLC timeline type thing, that's cool. If it's announced.
So you've seen some great games from us, but we also have news about the
2
movies and
free,
TV
3
series we've
paid.
been working on.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
Don't care. Go in bathroom.
Why do you have goosebumps?
This is an involuntary reaction to
Being inspired?
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference? That's it. Except make it about me and not the world.
I feel really seen and heard.
I don't want to see you or hear you.
She played us to get what she wanted.
She inspired us.
She emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
Up next is an exclusive look at a new trailer for our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Hello, everyone. I am Josh Rubin, the director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm Sam Richardson, the star of Werewolves Within.
Werewolves Within was based off a Ubisoft game, and we're so excited to bring you an exclusive look just for you.
Check it out. Dr. Ellis?
I told you, she's probably tanked.
Touch this door again, I'll shoot. Again.
Dr. Ellis? Stop getting lost, please. Look, we need answers.
It didn't disappear.
What did you say? What?
It's not Emerson Flint. It's one of you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Okay, well, what did her eyeball say? Look, we don't understand. Could you just please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
What is one of what? A what?
A werewolf.
Hey, what I miss?
Those are effed. Something's wrong with the generator.
More TV show stuff.
There's a dead body under your porch.
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Out of curiosity, who is packing? We having a good old-fashioned sleepover.
With guns, though.
With guns, yes.
Everybody's going, how the heck?
Not littering, I'm just excited.
Not judging, just watching it. Follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV+, and be sure to catch Werewolves Within this summer, in theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
No hero story is complete without a great
Well,
rival
we'll
to
pass.
match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
I don't ever remember playing a Far Cry game either.
have to get on that boat.
Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards?
Skipped on a lot of
Any
the
idea what these are worth?
Ubisoft titles.
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket for his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Gracias. Boxing gal.
Gracias.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. It's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira.
Well-
We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. You mean, no.
Oh, hey.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this. And we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
See, Tirano! You have poisoned Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Clock the old lady.
Truth. They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
Okay. Release to death?
You've just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo, passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains. Which makes today a very special day for Far Cry fans. Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition.
First game prompt?
A brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
What is going on? Who's watching?
My, what a happy fella. RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
You are alive. That is all that matters.
What the fuck? Peekaboo, motherfucker. Where the fuck am
I too am a king who isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants. In my way!
Is this a test? A dream? An opportunity? Then I will not waste it. You are beyond salvation. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
We're so excited for you all to check out this next game.
Oof, Neelam, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
We are now approaching our destination.
2 or 3 DLC.
Vast energy anomaly detected.
This is the Space Jam 2 version of Princess. Even though she's right there. But. Last one was sick. That's cool. Bombs. Cool.
The whole team is super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Hi everyone, Mario and the Rabbids are back. And I'm so excited to be back as well today to unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition, expanding our universe on a major scale. This time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom, there is an entire galaxy to save. To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises. On their quest to repel evil across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from
The
planet
R
to
rolling
planet.
is real.
They will be facing a
It's wonderful.
powerful villain, Curse,
Rabbits.
an enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies,
Gameplay, please.
the Sparks. These surprising creatures, born from the merge of Rabbids and Lumas, will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes, Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. And you'll be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
There is an entire galaxy to save, and we cannot wait for you to experience it.
Gameplay. Hey. Specific set of attacks within a certain area? So more like RTS? Cool. I mean, interesting.
So we're not done yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
But wait, there's more. Kind of buff. That's cool though.
Hi everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year. I'm also proud of our industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of joy. This is one of the real powers of video games, and it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best. Finally, my sincere thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place in us. Your involvement in our games communities keeps them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions, feedback, and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, developed in collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorite Mario and Rabbids characters return for an all-new adventure. And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all, brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
Okay, Avatar. Has there not been another Avatar game? One game, nothing really special. It seems like Ubisoft would have the engine to make it look beautiful. Like I said, it's just execution. Storyline. Like, I'm sure mechanics-wise it'll be fine. Luna? The hell is Luna?
You understand now.
That's what's Luna? It showed in the bottom parts with all the consoles. PC. And the last one was Luna.
That is crazy.
Amazon. Oh, it's like a Stadia type thing. Maybe they're still trying that.
Thanks to Eve and all of the devs that joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
It's good for like
We battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction.
like strategy games, like board games, things of that sort. Things that don't require input, like real-time input. That's the only thing that's good for now. The technology isn't there yet.
Witness the chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6.
Because wasn't Netflix going to try to do the same thing? They're gonna make like a gaming division at Netflix.
Don't
like,
go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post-show.
unless there's some new technology that they're working on, it's still gonna be shit. Okay. I don't know why they're trying. I said unless they're developing some new technology, it's not gonna work.
Welcome back, everybody, to E3 2021. We just
Golden Boy.
saw Ubi Forward, and boy, oh boy, what a way to close out our first keynote of E3. I'm Golden Boy alongside Jackie Jing here. Jackie, we got to talk about the first thing, Avatar. It's happening. It wasn't a lie.
I know. Literally, we were both floored. The E3 crew
Lowering that. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, tomorrow's a huge day. So yeah, we'll watch tomorrow.
a taste of it, right? But the visuals, I mean, it completely got me to my core. We
So Xbox Bethesda is at 1 p.m. and then it's just Bethesda, Xbox Bethesda, Square Enix, Warner Brothers, PC. That should be cool. So there's this, and then is it? It's 4. Chapter 4. So next is Gearbox. Yeah, I don't know what Games Beat is. Yeah, Rainbow Six looked interesting. Like a Killing Floor, Left 4 Dead, a little bit more strategic.
So I've always loved sports games like this because I'm 6'2" and incredibly uncoordinated. I cannot snowboard to save my butt. In fact, I just land on my butt the whole time. So I'm definitely excited to try out snowboarding, but I also want to drive an ice cream truck. You went crazy for the ice cream truck. You were like, is that an ice cream truck?
It was the ice cream bicycle.
What else is there?
The little dolly. It was so good. I
So that's Mondays, Verizon, Intellivision. What? Take-Two, Mythic Games, Indie Showcase, Freedom Games, Capcom, Razer. Tuesdays, Nintendo, Bandai Namco, which will probably. Elden Ring looked really cool. I'm gonna show that the other day.
I was explaining it before, and me and Avali, we were like chatting about it. And it's like, it's one of those things that it's not just a game; it's an experience about learning how to try something new, how to play guitar. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, you can gamify it, or you can just learn all together. It's a really cool idea, and I'm glad that.
Would it be worth it to watch Gearbox? That's like in an hour, 45 minutes.
Rainbow Six Extraction. We don't have a lot of time.
We gotta talk about Rainbow Six Extraction.
Talk about Extraction. Looks so good. We're gonna have the panel talking about it as well, I'm sure.
Yes.
As Rainbow Six fans, both you and I have worked Rainbow Six esports in the past. This is an awesome thing to see, a co-op Rainbow Six game for all of us.
Yeah, I think that there's so many zombie games out there, right? So you pick the one that fits you. And obviously we love Siege. So what's so great about this is that
what is Back 4 Blood
the operators that we love
come out?
On zombies. Like, I'm 100% here for this.
Or a version of them, more like monsters,
okay, well, they were
right?
called the Archeans, right? And it's an alien parasite. You're right. Correct me again. I'm sorry.
Jackie just really likes zombies.
I do.
October.
What I'm so excited for is that we get to play.
What, brother? So we'll probably see that. We'll see that tomorrow then.
And Nomad, like we saw Ella as well. Like,
yeah, we'll see that tomorrow.
Awesome to see our operators in action, and then against Archeans.
Yes.
Cool.
There it is. We'll work on that one, Jackie. But yeah, we're obviously. Really
There's also that was it Pala? P-A-L-I-A. It's a new like MMO style game that's supposed to be like a cross between Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. That a bunch of the X devs are working on from like Blizzard and Riot. That looks cool. A little bit more chill. Seems interesting.
It's part of the season pass for Far Cry 6. Some mode that's going to let us play these great villains from the Far Cry series from 3, 4, and 5. I mean, I hope there's more to it than just here's a gun, your boss, just shoot people.
I want to try more.
There's a little bit more to it than that, but it's cool they've got the voice actor for Voss, Michael Mondo, back.
Yeah, Despot's game. It's this is the demo's available. It's an auto battler, but you're like little robots that just go to attack other stuff. We'll probably play that before. Maybe we'll play that while we wait for Gearbox to pop up. All right, I'm run to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'll jump into that game. So I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, this is the most I've been hyped for Far Cry since Far Cry 2.
one's fine. But like the thing about Far Cry 6 is that yes, they've come out and said like, yeah, we're trying to go all in on the story. It's supposed to be this political drama.
Yeah.
And I want to see how Far Cry is able to handle that when they go all in on it.
Sure.
Because like they've kind of tiptoed around it with previous games, but the primary objective of those games is to blow things up.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much still the case with Far Cry 6. But how do you balance that? How do you balance like all the fun stuff you want to do and all this violent stuff happening in a story? But how do you make that? How do you humanize a game where all you do is shoot stuff?
You get an incredible actor like Giancarlo Esposito.
Hey, yeah, and I want to be
load-bearing pillar.
But is it going to be that I watch that cutscene and I'm super into it, and then I go off and hunt a bunch of turkeys for a better wallet?
But while you're hunting those turkeys, don't you feel just that tension?
I feel the politics.
Where you're just like, man, I'm killing these turkeys, but I feel like I should be saving the world or something like that.
Avi. Yeah, exactly. Did this work for you? Did this demo, this trailer we see here work?
So I have to be honest with you and be like, I heard scary things about Far Cry before, so I'm more of the Mario and Rabbids type of person. But this sold me. I'm like, okay, cool. This is where I'm going to jump into the series.
Yeah.
And then to see that battle pass where we're seeing like, the past villains and stuff, I'm like, oh, cool. So I just get everything all in one. I'm excited for this. All the story.
Yeah, there's something that works really well about whenever a bad guy shows up and talks about his daddy. You're like, oh, this ain't gonna be a good thing. This ain't gonna be good. I don't like that.
Yeah, shouts out to Daddy Issues.
I mean, it's like the Daddy Issues DLC where you get to play as all those past villains as well. So it's going to be a tour down memory lane.
Yeah. Far Cry Therapy Edition.
Now, Dan, of course, everyone here at E3, on camera, off camera, behind the scenes, working night and day to make sure we give the best presentation. They made sure to have a camera on you.
Oh, no.
And apparently when the Avatar game happened, you heard Jackie and Golden Boy talk about the fact that everyone went wild. It wasn't everybody. It was you.
I think it was an understated reaction.
Can we see this clip? Do we have this clip ready? Look at there. Look at this. Look at this. Now, we can't play it because there are so many curse words. Meanwhile, Avi's stunned.
Look, sometimes you have to speak your truth. You have to let your heart sing. Open yourself to the world. And I am fully open to another wild adventure in Pandora because the movie came out in 2009.
Let me swap my title.
They have been
Play that other auto battler game.
God knows how long.
I checked it out for like a tiny bit.
So I don't know. James Cameron believes in this so wholeheartedly. He's been like, hey, I've been at the bottom of the literal ocean. All I care about is Avatar, and all you should care about is Avatar. So I'm going to place my trust in James Cameron and the fine folks at Ubisoft to deliver an adventure worthy of that level of spectacle.
Sure.
I'm just shocked that it's actually a thing because it feels like an old wives' tale anytime you hear a mention of an Avatar sequel. So I'm just happy that one of them is actually real and tangible.
Yeah, that would be the takeaway from it. And I think that was what I walked away from it.
Let's play this until Gearbox happens in 40 minutes. Des Parts game. You have to move these little guys around. I should probably move my bottom left. Yeah. So we got our shop. Buy a bunch of stuff to attach to our little characters. So you can buy more people or humans. A puny human. They're pathetic anyway. Grabbing a hat, a bunch of stats. Give it to you. So it becomes a little ninja. So I have 10. Come out, Suri. Yeah, let's get 2 of those. And then you gotta choose like a direction to go. So we're gonna go that way. One. And fight. Food shop. Buy 2 food for 2 tokens. Buy 3 food for 3 tokens. What if I don't buy food? Fine. Do 2 of those. The music's cool. That's a big boss. Uh-oh. No, my dudes died! There's a chance to loot an item back when human dies. Oh. Throwers burn 20 enemy mana on attack. Puny humans restore 10% max HP when fed. It gets blood when killed, dealing nice. Oh, interesting. Alright, so the boss to the right. Probably don't want to go there. Let's go down. Okay, this can be like a normal room, or why is it all these boss dudes? Okay, fine. Not my ninja. Probably have like no health. Actually, no, you're pretty good. Ooh. Just the sword. Give it to you. Give you a shield and spy some more dudes. Alright. Fight! Alright, not bad. First aid kit. Puny guys, I'm actually not too bad. Oh, they're all named too. That's great. All right. Rocky's gloves. I only have 9. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could purchase stuff and just keep an inventory of it for later on. Let's give it to you. Let's buy one more. Let's go north. You haven't fed your humans in a while. Their attack and armor are 40% lower. Be careful. What? Okay, so I have to keep an eye on the food meter. Okay. Oh, each move is another like food thing. All right, so that's everything? Yeah. All right, boss man. Alright, let's fight. Oh dear God. No, my gods are on fire! Prophet. What's the goal of our journey, I wonder? Movement is life. We can literally die in the next room. Is no one else bothered by this? Hope you have spoiled sport. This place is boring. What else is here to do but kill monsters? Suddenly, an old man clad in rags appears from the dark corner. He's carrying a staff made of old cable duct. Kneel before the faceless, and your path to the bleeding tube shall open. I don't know what this bleeding tube is. I like the sound of it. I'm in. Has everyone but me gone off the rocker here? We're not kneeling before some weird unknown entity. Who are you anyway? Prophet. I'm a prophet of the faceless. But seriously, people, just kneel. I will go to the breeding tube. That place is so fun. They won't let me in alone. Kill the nutso and loot his body. Leave the prophet to his prayers and go. Leave. Prophet looks sad, but takes out a wallet. Come on, guys. Give me some food at least. I'll buy 5 food for 5 tokens. Sorry, I ain't got enough food for ourselves. Shoo. Prophet limps back to its corner sadly. But now, it's not the time to feel sorry for the madmen and charlatans. Ooh. What is that? Spirit mask? Like, I have, like, no dudes. North! This is a food place, isn't it? No, it's enemies. Fights. Easy. Hey! Food. Buy 11 food for 10 tokens. Okay. I'll probably come back there. No! My dude died. I'm not. Just individual ones. I need to buy food. There we go. Lots of food. Oh, the wrong direction. No idea what I'm doing. You're probably hurt. You're not bad. Oh, I didn't. Am I not allowed to give it to you? Anybody really hurt? I can give it to any of you guys. Can I give it to you? Yep. Alright. 2 more dudes. Fights. Death. my shield dude? Have a 20% chance to deal 3 damage on attack. Cultist return damage back to the attacker. I have 2 cultists too. Tanks damage increase. Let's do that one. Interesting. Right. Okay, give it to you. You. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the boss. Fight! Oh God! Yeah, you're so dead. Interesting. That'd be cool, like in the future, to see like where this goes. As humans walk through the maze, there's a sharp gust of wind. When the dust settles, they see a black guy in a blue suit, one-handed on the wall, and another clutching his heart. Damn it, not now! They'll kill me, he pants. Now the runner... No comment never happens. I don't think you're in trouble, dude. We have enough of our own. Just leave those guys. Guy tries to run, immediately falls, clutching his heart again. A small armed squad appears from around the corner. Damn. I wanted to off the bastard myself. Your job? Yeah, we killed the asshole. I died on his own. Yeah, we killed the asshole. Good job. Here's the gifts. We got more where this came from. Works wonders against supers. This junior gives humans a powerful plasma gun, and the squad leaves. An odd event, but fortunate. Cool. Time for you to learn class combos. Also buy a naked human who carries some items too. We got a stale pretzel. Ah, look at him. Habica's shoe. Buy you. Give you the gun. Cart full of toxins. All right. Interesting. Love the music though. Holy balls. All right, let's fight. Fighters receive 50% to health. Explosive protect tanks. Use explosive projectiles to deal 20 splash damage. Shooter attacks deal 10% splash damage. Shooters. I really didn't want that. cool. Okay. I think that's it. Frights. You got. You guys are good. Cool. Spy you. Just a sword. Give you the gloves. Let's give you your shields. Nice. All right. Ooh. Let's go this way. Fights. Nice. Oh, you guys gotta eat. Thank good. Yay! All right. They're all fed. Boss is that way. I think it'll be good enough. Oh no. Got nah. Rip. No, my other dudes died. Ooh. Yeah. Cool. Right. V. Damn, your ass to hell. Watch it. V fails to notice the hole in the ground, falls, and gets his insides all over the maze machinery. Doesn't influence other humans, but V's journey is over here. Whatever. He's the unlucky one anyway. Okay. What the? Dude, you're so dead. You're dead too. You're not. Wow. Can I heal you? Oh, you do that. Okay, get 2 spear mass dudes. Needs 10. Yeah, we'll up their armor. Interesting. That's good. Hurts. Eats. I'm so screwed. Three little tomatoes. Is burger plate? I'm so dead. Bye, worlds. Yeah, you're gone. I need dudes. I have 3 guys. I'm so dead. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. Bye, world. Rage quit. Ah. Yeah, rage quit. Yeah, that's Despot's game. It's interesting. It's an auto battler. I saw it from the Tiny Builds or whatever thing earlier today was. It's interesting. So there's a free. There's a demo. You can try it. It's interesting. It'd be cool to kind of learn how that works a little bit more. Wait, how much longer till? Got 15 minutes till Gearbox. What did Gearbox have? It was just what? The Tiny Tina game, right? Is that the only thing? How long is there? $45 minutes. They gotta have more than just that, right? I think that's the only other thing.
As somebody who saw the movie, I think with Damon, our game. So beyond Far Cry, what got you?
Mario
No.
Rabbids. Yeah. love the first game.
Entertainment Weekly magazine. Thank you so much for joining today's E3 panel conversation with filmmaker Sean Levy. Sean is diving into the world of video games as the director of the movie Free Guy.
Oh.
Ryan Reynolds stars as an NPC, or non-playable character in the open-world game Free City, who then becomes self-aware of the fact that he's not actually a real person like he thought he was. Comedy and a lot of action ensue. So can you give me like a little bit, a description sort of about your kind of genesis with this project? Like, when did it sort of, this material first come across your way?
So Ryan called me. We had almost made several movies together, and I won't name titles because some of them are about to come out. But so
Yeah, we'll just keep it here until Gearbox pops up.
Jackman, who I got to know on Real Steel,
Even though it's just going to be the
if you guys ever work together, it's going to be really
Tiny Tina and who knows what else.
Canadians with lots of daughters, and we really work hard, and then we want to go home to our family. So we have a similar approach to life. We knew each other a little bit. We almost found the right thing. And in the summer of 18, Ryan texted me saying, "Do you have a movie for next spring, summer? I think I finally found our film." And we talked about it like a day later, and he said, "There's this script called Free Guy." And I knew this script because I'd read it 2.5, 3 years earlier. But at that point, all I saw was, oh, it's a gamer film. It's a film about gaming culture. It's a video game premise. Probably there's more hardcore players and gamers who would be better suited to that. But Ryan he said, let's just talk about it. He goes, I'm a casual gamer myself. I think this is an incredibly juicy premise, but let's take the premise and make it a movie that isn't just for the gaming community. Let's get that right. Let's get that aspect of the movie right. And we work really goddamn hard to do so. But let's also make kind of a postmodern new Truman Show. A movie about a background character who gains awareness of their identity.
Were there specific games that sort of inspired the look and the feel of Free City?
One of the more overt ones is Grand Theft Auto, for sure. Fortnite was another. But what was fun about this, I remember early on, what was fun is the random little tidbits.
Insert popular game here.
I hope they're okay with me kind of sharing this. Like, early on, I make Stranger Things. That's kind of my ongoing gig. And so I showed the script of Free Guy to the brothers, to the Duffer brothers, Matt and Ross, who are close friends at this point. And because they play a lot. Matt in particular plays a lot of video games. And he's like, you know what always drives us crazy? And I think he mentioned it was in Spider-Man. Like, there's this one old lady who's like, she's like an NPC, but she's like a side mission. She's just always bitching about her lost cats. You know what you should do? There should be like a character like that. And so in Free Guy, we created this NPC who is wandering around Free City looking for her cats. And it was just kind of really, there's a perfect example of like, I'll take a good idea from anywhere. I'll take inspiration from anywhere. And I always remember like, oh, there's a lot I don't know. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen and games I haven't played. And so that's another example. I also want to say, Nick, like, we were supposed to come to E3, and we had this whole plan last year, actually, for Ryan and I to come with Free Guy, and I wanted to show the whole movie to you guys. And, this is obviously the heart of the world that we were every day cognizant of making a movie for. Making a movie that is different from the other video game movies, because, as we said, this isn't an adaptation. It's not literal to anything. But hopefully it's authentic to everything. And hopefully it's authentic to not only games, but more importantly maybe to the culture of gaming, and that community, and how passionate it is, right? Like, people really care. They care about what they're playing. They care about the way that world and those games are represented and talked about. And, for me, I don't want to do anything half-assed, and I want to connect with a community that cares in a passionate way. And hopefully we've done what we set out to do, which is to make a movie where that community feels like, okay, that's one for us. And we got it right.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Sean, for joining us today for E3's panel. And for everyone watching at home, Free Guy will be released in theaters this August 13th.
Enjoy.
And that was your deep dive on Free Guy, a movie we've heard about forever. You know what I mean? This whole pesky pandemic got in the way of it, but it's finally coming out in August. Avi, I need to ask you, Am I allowed to be excited for it? We've been burned as gamers by movies so many times. Like, this looks interesting and funny, and it's got Sean and it's got Ryan, and like, why wouldn't we like
Yeah.
that?
I feel like because it's a comedy.
Everyone's having a good weekend.
Like we heard from the director, like he's done his research into the culture, and then also the fact that Ryan Reynolds is involved with it, and we saw his work on Deadpool. Like he really went through Deadpool and became that character.
Yeah.
I think that we can get excited for it. I'm feeling optimistic about it.
Okay.
I heard that there was a bunch of streamers who have cameos like Pokimane and Ninja.
Jacksepticeye, you know what I mean? That guy. Whoa.
Him too, but I mean, like, I feel like there's gaming culture has gotten so much bigger now that finally, like, oh, look, Hollywood's paying attention and they're gonna try to jump in on it. But even if this one is like okay, that opens the doors to find make something that's like even better.
Yeah, baby steps. Exactly. No, that makes perfect sense. Now, Damon Hatfield from IGN.com, you host a show called Game Scoop.
Yeah.
But I hear you have a movie scoop.
Good for you. Yeah.
I don't know what I want to play later.
The streamers, you can also find
Well, we'll do Isaac, or I want to do something else.
Terry Schwartz.
I don't know.
Universe, it was me. Because they wanted to have some gaming media in the film, and they reached out to IGN, and the idea was floated for me to do it, but I couldn't make it for some reason. I had a conflict. They were shooting on location and couldn't fit it into my schedule. So Terry went instead, and so now Terry's going to be in the movie.
Wow. And then she quit IGN.
Because she's a big movie star.
She went Hollywood. That was all Terry needed. She's like, I'm out. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get out and do this. Michael, is this going to be one you and Blessing head to the theater to see?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, Bless and I were talking about how it's wild going into a theater nowadays. It's like,
Yeah, you're just saying that.
I like going into a theater where there's nobody there too. I wait a little while, and then it's like, okay, now the theaters have cleared up. So Bless and I can get our seats together. We can share popcorn.
Yeah.
Let me know what's up. What are you doing when this when this movie comes out? So yeah, I want to hang out with my bro.
Just cynical. Literally zero interest.
I'll do it.
You know what I mean? And then Dan,
Yes.
you gonna go see this one? Is this on your
I
radar?
am. I can't wait to see this in a theater because that trailer looks like so much spectacle, the kind of which I really want to see on the big screen because I've been missing that. So many movies that have come out, I'm very grateful we've been able to watch them at home, but it can't replicate the sheer thrill of seeing it with other people on a screen the size of several times my apartment. So I'm like
that's true.
very thrilled to see that. And also, I'm putting my trust in Ryan Reynolds here.
I'm just getting out, interested to get out in general.
He did Pokemon Detective Pikachu as well. He takes a very active role in his project, so I'm hopeful that they can have a good time and really lampoon some of the stuff that we like to make fun of with video games and those tropes and things like that, but on this sort of blank slate. Plus, you have other people like Jodie Comer, Taika Waititi. It's a really stacked cast as well.
It's a good point. I'm hopeful. All right, let's see what we can do, everybody. Get out there, watch it in the theaters like we were talking about. But for right now, keep watching your small device as you watch E3 with us. Friends, what a great start to things. Golden Boy, Jackie, what did you guys think of these movie trailers we just saw?
Absolutely loved it. So much comedy.
Couple minutes.
Involved video games. We're absolutely here for it. Let's start off talking about Free Guy, right?
Yeah.
I think we make fun of NPCs a lot. Let's be honest.
Oh, all the time. It's an endless thing. They never do the thing you want them to do. You know, especially in escort missions. Why? Stop making escort missions, people. It's not hard.
I know, but what's fun about this is that, okay, the NPC is sentient, and he's just absolutely adorable and hysterical, and he's played by Ryan Reynolds. And I just feel like Ryan Reynolds can do no wrong. Deadpool 2, we heard Dan Casey talking about Detective Pikachu. I really just, anything with Ryan Reynolds.
He did do Fantastic Four, but not Fantastic Four.
It's the same character in every movie.
I'm out of here.
Leave.
Goodbye.
Just leave. Okay.
That was my joke.
Yeah.
That was my joke, and I messed it up. Greg, don't come at me. I'll fight you.
Greg is running over here.
I'll fight
We're not talking about Green Lantern. We're not talking about Green Lantern.
Greg, stop yelling.
Don't talk about Green Lantern.
Okay, we're good. All right, everyone, back on the rails.
Okay, that happened. So, Werewolves Within. Let's just.
I told you we were going to be crazy, Jackie. I told you we were going to be crazy. That's why we have you and people like Dan. And then Avali somehow tricked her way in here.
Yeah.
It's pretty nutty.
It is quite the group. I mean, you guys are literally two wrestlers that are talking about video games.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it. So, yes, Werewolves Within, also very comedic. I told you I absolutely love the trailer. And it's actually a VR game, and I think it was set in a medieval village setting, but obviously they're branching out here. This is modern times. But absolutely hysterical. I was in stitches about it. So I'm here for more movies about video games and making me laugh.
Hey,
I'm here
there's
for
one thing we learned, right, especially with like Detective Pikachu, like, hey, Ready Player One, even though it was more pop culture, there was still that flair, that charm that was present in the movie. And and it really spoke to a lot of us. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the book. So I kind of got a little bit of that here almost with Free Guy, which made me excited. And then obviously with Werewolves Within. I'm not a horror person, but I'm always into the idea of comedy horror. Yeah. So, you know, and you put Sam Richardson in anything, and I'm in there from the get-go. But yeah.
Waiting.
And I'm going to go and, you know, fight Greg.
It's been a long day.
I'm going to go fight Greg.
Yeah, you guys are going to go fight, actually. But before y'all do that really quickly, do not forget to check out our exclusive E3 shop for t-shirts, hats, and jackets at e3expo.com/shop. Now y'all can go fight.
Yeah, we're going to go fight. But don't worry, folks, because coming up, we've got Gearbox Software and what we might see from them later on today. You know, new games, new trailers, who knows? That and more still to come here.
They're going to be fighting on camera.
That too.
So make sure you're here.
At E3 2021.
World of Warcraft because I was so addicted to it and I had so much fun. It's still one of my favorite games ever, though I don't play anymore because, you know, gotta work.
My playtime on that game was literally measured in years on one character.
One of the biggest things about World of Warcraft that kind of kept me going back is just the grind. The lore of it is just amazing, and it's just an amazing game. I don't think any game could ever beat it, honestly.
RuneScape of all games, that game completely took over my life.
Play RuneScape before school, like, you know, get a couple more hours of sleep and then wake up and act like I totally wasn't tired.
Psychonauts, a game that built on my love of platformers, but also added a comedic sensibility that I had never seen in video games before, and just a general creativity that I thought was like mind-blowing for anything, not just video games.
Snatcher is my favorite game. They teased us all with the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, where they included it in there, but it was the Japanese version of it. I wasn't mad. I was like, I need to find a solution to play this game.
Jet Set Radio, because I saw a commercial for it once, and it was bananas, and I was like, I have to have this game. So I went to a pawn shop and got a Dreamcast with my own money, and then I went to Target right afterwards, and the only game they had was Jekyll Radio, which is the game I wanted. So it was fate.
Jet Set Radio, if you haven't played it, please go back in the day. It was on Dreamcast.
Sims, just because that was my first PC game ever.
Definitely Sims, because I could make my own Black family in The Sims, and that was something I'd never really experienced in a game before.
Definitely The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Being able to play a game that's so jaw-droppingly beautiful and immersive and getting so wrapped up in that story.
Oh my gosh, took all my emotions, poured all of them into a glass, and then smashed the glass in front of my face while I cried about it. It was so good. It was so good.
I think if there's anything else I'm like actually looking forward to coming out. Like any big titles.
Welcome back to E3 2021. We are mere minutes away from the latest from Gearbox Software.
Or
Guys,
what would I want in
before
a
you open see
new
from
game?
today, we don't talk about Green Lantern, all right?
Or my instance, fantastic.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jackie.
I had to hold them off.
Jackie,
during the
what do you want to
commercial
see?
break.
What do you want to see from Gearbox?
Okay, so two things. Number one, I mean, it's E3. We're all here for video games,
Of
right?
course.
But okay, we got to talk about the movie. I'm
Yes.
super amped for
More
Borderlands.
movie talk.
Huh?
More movie talk.
I know, what did I just say? No more movie talk. Okay.
but-
But really quickly, I do want to see Kate Blanchett walk out and just be like absolutely stunning and amazing. And then Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. Just come on, Cage the Elephant song. And I just think that would be perfect. That's all I need. Just like a little walkout. And then Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
What's everyone in chat looking forward to coming out?
Absolutely love Tiny Tina.
Or type of game that you would like to see?
Absolutely nutty in the perfect way. And this is going to be a fantasy epic. So I just want to see more, and I want to see what they're planning. So that's me. Those are my two things.
Yeah. Just to echo on it, Tiny Tina Wonderland, I want to see what they do with the mechanics of Borderlands and, you know, add some new flares in there, you know?
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's what, you know, it's, you know, based or inspired by, right, that DLC that everybody loved from Borderlands 2, which was Tiny Tina telling you a story.
Yeah.
So to have
her narration.
Right, and the fact that
amazing.
she's the, you know, the bunker master here, right?
Yeah.
She's going to be telling you this D&D game. That sounds awesome. I want to be a part of that. I'm excited, of course, yes, for the movie because they've shown all the silhouettes for the team. Now let's see what the characters look like. But then also, I think, you know, we look past it all the time. The Gearbox publishes a lot of games.
Very true.
And so what they could possibly have up their sleeve, what surprises they could have for us today, that's a big part of this equation, even though we immediately jump to Borderlands.
Yeah. And when you talk Gearbox, you got to talk about Borderlands. I get it, but I'm excited for this one, Greg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to wait any longer. Without further ado, let's turn things over to our friends at Gearbox Software.
Welcome to Gearbox University, where inquisitive minds encounter compelling opportunities. At Gearbox University, our aim is to broaden your intellectual horizons and enrich your global perspective. Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years after this 80s orientation video was made. We offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields, including sociopathology, supply chain management, and storytelling with a European-sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you into the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write your thesis on the deification of gravity. Finally, there's the College of whatever the hell else we're doing, with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering, and yes, even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a Borderlands movie? It's true. Let's learn more about all the innovative opportunities you can find at Gearbox University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the Caustic Caverns.
What's up, haters?
We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second? Yes. This is Eli Roth, our director.
Hey everybody.
This is E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers, and you've got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you,
This
man.
is
I'm
gonna
very,
be-
very happy.
This is going to be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. You know, look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we could show that.
This is
this is the stunt one. That's
this
a
is
foam
this
one.
is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vlad off Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I
Yeah.
could really learn
Yeah,
to
yeah,
twirl
yeah.
because I don't want to smash a
You're
real
getting
one.
good at that.
But Kate's amazing. Kate's she can side twirl, she can double twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to life?
It's
I can't wait
crazy.
for you to see. Like,
Well,
Kate is a god.
I
She's-
saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Clock on the Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie. I
Right.
just want it to be a
Well,
great,
that's the key,
a
right?
great You just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans who play the video game, if you have people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your family, your loved ones, bring them to the movie.
We want this
and
to
introduce them to Borderlands. They're going to love it.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands fans. I mean, look, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the
Yes.
experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with. But like just a world-class cast of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into their characters. Like we see way Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina.
She's
Kevin
doing
is
amazing.
rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
he's
watching
playing like
Kevin
a full action star.
go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise
Great
people. I think
photos.
Kevin's over there actually, and
Oh,
I know
really?
Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
Trying to
first
get a
AD.
shot. You go get him.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The Arods are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from Arad Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I
of
worked on
Iron
that
Man.
one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful movies of all time for comic books. And the pitch you gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game. And you were really flattering. And how was IDEO? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right. You were right.
Well, you have to understand, like, we get hit up from Hollywood people all the time, and it's a different world. Like, what we have to do to make video games is a completely different skill set than what you care about in making these incredible films. And I wanted to make sure that if we were going to partner with somebody on the film side, that it was with people that cared about our universe, cared about our fans, and cared about the character and the worlds that we created, and was going to actually develop it. Not just, a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done. And
You know how video game adaptations go.
2 years plus.
Oh, yeah.
Dated for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I remember.
You remember, we were dating for years. Yes. And but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you
we're
know what?
here.
We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. Feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
I and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's
I guess
pretty
fingers
amazing.
crossed.
So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah.
We're about 2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this.
All
We got Eli again.
We have a really funny shot.
Oh yeah.
With the trash, we should be shooting it behind the scenes.
I was told that we
I
can't.
don't think we can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. We can't. No, this way. Look this way. We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay. So guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Among the many innovative courses offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the puzzles, you can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train! With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
The Homeworld game started in the mid-90s. It would be the first ever truly 3D RTS. So that was a big deal in, the late 90s.
Fate. It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
Quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh, okay, didn't miss anything.
So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much. absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long. Here we are years later, and we keep looking at like, well, Homeworld
2003? Jeez.
This has to happen.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this
That's
realm.
it.
But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pelts, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. The Heltings rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands,
Looks interesting.
build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful, you're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla can't wait.
Looks interesting. Oh, July 27th.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Maroda. I'm the creative director at Northville. We're just under 2 months away from finally launching our upcoming 10-player co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5,
10 players.
PS4,
Damn.
and Steam. In Tribes
Yeah,
of Midgard,
seems like it'd be
you
fun.
play as an Einar Jarl, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect
Path of
the
Exile
Seed of Yggdrasil,
/
the World Tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive. You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell will emerge from the depths to attack your tree. Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience.
Like actual release, or is it early access?
We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost, otherwise it's game over. You can of course play Tribes of Midgard completely on your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share
9
more
friends. Who has
information
9
about
friends?
this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and
20
be
bucks.
among the
Not
first
bad.
to defend Midgard
We'll add to wish
against
list.
Ragnarok. Because as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Sail sail.
At Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good
Add it to the
sense of
list.
humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Home World Diner. Our special today is the dessert of Carrot. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up. Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie walk into a bar. Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink? Maybe it doesn't matter in space. Also, what's the punchline? And how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3. Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
Okay, what else? Animated blood.
War is over. But our fight has just begun.
Our duty is to carry the burden of war.
Or just savor the victory.
What fun is death, when death is the end of our fun?
The darkness has breached reality. It is time, my champion.
We both know how this is going to end.
Time for your madness to end, brother.
I was never just your brother.
Looks pretty.
I am your god.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Hayne, and I'm the
PS4,
senior
5, and
technical
Epic
producer
Store.
at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that,
Interesting to see if
only
like what other
Godfall on
ones
the
end up being
PS4
like
entitles you to a
Epic
free
exclusive at
PS5
first and then
upgrade,
released
and we
elsewhere
will support cross-gen play, so
versus
PS4
other stuff.
and PS5
Since
users
like
can
now,
seamlessly co-op
now
together.
more games will be coming
And
out.
if you've been struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry. We're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies, bosses, trophies, cosmetics, and so much more. But alongside Fire and Darkness, we're also releasing a free content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, Cursed Loot. Cursed Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall. So we have added a huge library of cosmetics.
Oh, the Lightbringer update's bringing Lightbringer?
Update and the expansion alike.
Cool.
All of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game. Thank you so much for your time today. It is an honor to be speaking here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your E3.
There's a really unique tone and vibe and feel to Homeworld that hasn't been emulated since. It's not a prequel, it's not a remaster, it is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
We're glad you've chosen Gearbox University for your
That's
higher
it for like
education
Homeworld 3.
endeavors.
That's all they're.
As you engage in
all
your
they're doing.
academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person,
I guess that
you
is
can
good.
always
It's
try out for
better
the
to announce
debate team.
something
We
than
also
just
have
nothing at all, I
sporting
guess.
events.
It's like,
But
hey,
try not
we're
to
working on
party
it.
too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up looking like this. Be sure to follow us on social media, where you'll occasionally find free shift codes, as well as news and announcements about our latest scholastic offerings. Gearbox University, we can shape your future, because thinking for yourself is hard. Now, go buy all our games.
We're back.
No.
I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming. Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens. Hey Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man? Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. It's a great opportunity.
I'm 6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role right now.
Dude, you are freaking
Randy is tall.
awesome.
I met him before.
You don't understand. Like, you're a freaking action hero.
Back in the day.
This
He's
is
got a hell of
amazing.
a board game
You know what?
room.
Blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one-up you. I'll say it's
At his
amazing
house.
for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys are going to be in for. Because you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket.
OMG! It's metal!
You got no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty, like,
it's intense.
It's been so long
no
since I
one's
played
ever seen you like this
Borderlands.
before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal
I don't think I've
job.
ever actually completed. I don't think I've ever
It's
actually
also
completed
fun
one.
to work with. He's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast.
I don't know if I just got bored of it or
Jamie,
or what.
Ariana, myself, Flo, our director, Eli, Jack Black. You put an amazing group of people together. So shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox. Shouts out to Lionsgate, for seeing that this is something that could be phenomenal. Shouts out to the world of Pandora knowers. Okay, you guys that know and love this world, I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see how real we have made it become from a place of visual. You're going to believe that you're in this place with us. So
Wow,
I
you're
couldn't
making
be
me
more
cry,
pumped.
man.
It's dope. It's dope,
Dude,
man.
my eyes are welling up.
No,
Hey,
this is
thank you,
dope.
man. Hey, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you taking a minute to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the
All
weight
right,
room.
I'll see you later.
I got a weight room in here. Just rolling lifts weights in between takes. You'll know why later. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Kevin.
What's up?
Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys. I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than halfway done with production.
Close the door.
And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people that created this universe, that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox. We're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers!
The greatest the world has ever revered. I'd like to introduce myself. Let's go. I'm out here making the mag, 'cause I got it. Too good
Is that
at
it?
being too bad, 'cause I got it. Stop reaching and being sad, 'cause I got it. I just got it.
It's just a recap now.
The blood sport begin. I'm out here making the mag, 'cause I got it. Too good at being too bad, 'cause I got it. Stop reaching and being sad, 'cause I got it. I just got it. I just got it.
Jesus H. Reindeer games, my dude!
I'm the one that got the swag. I'm the one that got 'em sad. I don't do this here to brag. I just got it. I'm the reason why you mad. I'm the reason why they glance. I ain't
Love
even
Claptrap.
trying to brag. I just got it. I said, please don't go my phone. You should just leave me alone. I did this here all alone. I just got it. I can show them how to act. Put my shoulder on a pad. Keep it feeling as a fact. I just got it.
And the Gearbox
That's it?
presentation
All right.
is a wrap. My goodness, I have so many thoughts. Oh, what are you doing? You smiling at the camera?
It's like, well, you
I don't
get
know
to carry
what's
all the weight
games
this time.
beat.
I get to just look at it and go, hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you.
Carrying the weight, yeah. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with Tiny Tina.
What a tease!
I know.
What a
I want
tease!
more.
Come on.
I don't know what games beat is. What is games
We
beat?
already got the Tiny Tina trailer. I thought we had a little bit of gameplay, right? And you did it.
100%.
Obviously, we got to talk to somebody making the game.
Because that's super soon. That's the last thing for today. And then tomorrow's the big day. So we'll be watching all the stuff tomorrow for sure. But tomorrow's Xbox, Bethesda, Square Enix, Warner Brothers, PC, future games. Yes, tomorrow's huge.
Yeah, I'm super excited about the cast though. Will Arnett, oh my god, is the villain Dragon Lord. So I'm like, I mean, can he give Handsome Jack a run for his money? If anyone could, I would say Will Arnett. You know,
Interesting. I think I played a little bit of all the Borderlands games. I just never completed them. 'Cause I think it's more so of like, I think I've always played it with other people, but just never 100%ed or just gone through the entire game for any of them.
We saw comic book movies, everything with Marvel and DC, but maybe we could start.
Maybe something good to write down for the future.
Yeah, right. That's what we were talking about earlier with Free Guy. Right? Am I allowed to be excited for this movie? I was asking over there, right? And I ask that all the time with every Borderlands announcement because you have Eli Roth on, right? You have Kate Blanchett, you have Jamie Lee Curtis, you have Janina, and the list goes on. The Blackjack, you know, we at the very end there see Kevin Hart, and it's like that's a stellar cast. And again, those silhouettes they've shown for us look so spot on to what you'd expect these characters to be that I do wonder, if this is the one where we turn the corner, similar to turn the corner with comic.
I'm gonna try to get some people to play Monopoly tonight.
Even though I know Detective
We'll do some I like weekend multiplayer games. It's a lot of fun.
In terms of one that's very straight up, like this is what the video game world looks like on the silver screen. Is that what it's going to be?
I think it always comes down to story.
Where's one? I don't even know which ones I actually like own.
But games a little bit. I know one of the better jokes is
it's like which launcher and like remembering all that stuff.
I wanted to be a big fan of Godfall. Yeah, what had happened is Godfall dropped, and I played a little bit of it and liked it, but I fell off because it was so content light. Blessing on my team actually played a lot of it. He liked it. He's came back recently because of a lot of stuff they talked about there. And that's the thing I think that slid under the radar with Godfall. Is that nobody, and I shouldn't say nobody, but the majority, when you look at Metacritic for Godfall, nobody was like, the gameplay is bad, the gameplay loop is bad. It was just, oh, we need more. And I think what's
Want to get this idea? Actually, I don't even know.
Is this idea of they had this
if it's not in Steam, I have no idea what other games I own on like what other platforms. And like 99% of the stuff in Epic Store has been like free on that side because they released there's so many games that they gave away for free. I think the only ones there I've ever like owned or purchased was like the Among Trees because it looked really cool. Tetris Effect, because that's the only one available on there, and that in VR is that's an experience and a half. That's friggin' that's lovely.
You can get a PlayStation 5, you can get it. I think Godfall might honestly be, from the perspective of new information, one of the more interesting ones there. There's a lot going on.
I gotta go back into Unity again and start messing around with VR stuff again. Start with a fresh worlds, a fresh file, and just do it from scratch. I really want to do that. Mm. I need to set up more buttons to move my camera around too. Because the more and more I see like these games, I'm like, I really want to develop some cool VR game. They're just interesting in general.
I am in Budapest. I am working on a movie. The fact that I've been there from the very first moments of Borderlands, and
We just saw you.
executive produced and did a lot of design and development and even storytelling with all of the Borderlands games over the years. I just happen to be the guy that's.
And also, these people need to turn off their auto exposure for their cameras. You don't need your camera to adjust. Your lighting in your room is not going to change.
I love the fact that Hollywood's investing more and more in video game IP, but I will say that, like many people, some of the video game movies have disappointed me, and I'm really just like, it's not my movie, but I'm doing everything I can to make sure that this team of incredible filmmakers, this director, this cast, this unbelievable crew has all the support in the world from us, and has the access to myself and all the members of Gearbox to make sure that the authenticity is there, and we're doing everything that we can to make sure that's the case. I don't want to spoil anything from the movie, but it's just unfreaking believable. It's a blast. I can't believe this is happening.
Welcome back, everyone, as we're here with our media friends, and we just had the Gearbox presentation. Randy Pitchford there giving some words with a hot take. Saying video game movies have disappointed him. Man, spice that Randy Pitchford, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, look, video game movies have traditionally been a tough nut to crack because video games are an active experience.
Right.
Movies are a comparatively passive experience. How do you translate that adequately? But I do think in the last several years, you're seeing movies like the new Tomb Raider, like Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and even like what we're seeing with Free Guy, for example, where hopefully they're going to break through that mold. With a franchise like Borderlands, you have a real opportunity there, but I'm just kind of champing at the bit to actually see the movie. It was cool to see behind the scenes a little bit, but I want to see more beyond just like silhouetted production still. So hopefully we'll get that pretty soon, please.
But did you see the cast list, though?
The cast list is awesome.
Andy Samberg, Wanda Sykes, Will Arnett, Ashley Birch, of course. Who else am I missing?
Yeah, I mean,
Cast doesn't matter.
Then on the other side, you got Kevin Hart, who we saw.
Kevin Hart.
Not to be
Jack Black,
pessimistic, but cast doesn't matter.
It's very clear that like.
You're the best cast in the world, but if your writers are shit, then your movie's going to be shit.
Or the movie's not a problem now because people seem to be really, really wanting to get into these video game IPs.
If Game of Thrones didn't prove anything of that fact, it's the writers.
You're an actor in general. Your butt
And if the main writer's not doing it, their vision's not put forth, then your movie's going to suck. That's just,
they call me Alex,
that's just facts.
But then they were like, no, you can't make it an esports.
I don't care how good of an actor you have.
Golden Boy, because you got booty meat. You got booty meat. Right? Of course I do. I'm Puerto Rican. So
it's like they'll make it tolerable because they're a good actor, but if they're writing shit, then
and Dan, you
it doesn't
said this
matter.
The best, but Damon, I'm going to start this with you.
It don't matter.
That there was a lot of teasing of things, but not a lot of seeing of things.
Yeah.
Also, the Homeworld. Homeworld's great. I'm so glad we're going to get to see another RTS game. Like we need more RTS games. Just would have been nice to see it.
At some point, yeah. Wanting to see more is kind of the theme, I think, of Gearbox's presentation. I'm a Pandora knower myself. But coming out of that, we don't know much more about
a continuation of like another real-time show, like
announced earlier this week. I was really excited.
Like if Age of Empires or like StarCraft.
Yeah. These are all things
in that style though, not like
it would have been nice to see it.
Gotta go 3D.
And Michael, let's save your favorite game, Godfall.
I think that'd be cool. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just messing around. We were joking. We were talking about Blessing and Blessing.
I think that'd be cool.
A fan of Godfall. Blessing, by the way,
I'd be down for that
next year. We got to make it happen, Poppy. But let's talk about Godfall because these are the types of games that No Man's Sky, for example, is a great example. The game that comes out, and you're like, could have been so much more.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like Godfall might be going down that path of like developing its identity and becoming even better than what it was, or what
Isn't No Man's Sky coming out with another update?
so
Like,
here's
is
the
it
thing, is, like, when a
Prisms
game comes out, it's not always
or something?
straight up
Like they're
dead.
coming out
It's
with
not-
another
games aren't really dead on arrival anymore. They have
another
they
update.
still there's life that can be brought into it. You see it all the time. One of the
I still want to check that out. And I need to do. I actually need to. I need to sit down and make a list and do like a. I need to do a VR day of like which one's in VR. Oh, I tried the.
saying that Godfall is going to become this wild thing that
Write that down. I tried Risk of Rain 2 in VR. It's wild. It is really it's something else. Like to see the environments in like your full surroundings and the enemies how big they are is crazy. It's really cool. It's a really cool mod. And finally found one of the controller configurations that the community did. Finally found a good one, and it works well, and it's really cool. It'd be very difficult though. But yeah, it's crazy.
I agree. But that said, though, to put a bow on Gearbox, I do want to say Tribes of
I do want to go through more
awesome. July 27th,
more VR stuff.
100% picking up because I was addicted to Valheim, but the combat
In
was
the future,
a lot to be desired. For that game in particular, that looks extremely fun. But guys, we got more to come here at E3 2021, especially from our friends at GamesBeat, plus a preview of what's to come tomorrow. So make sure you stay with us.
I can't remember the age that I started playing. There was an Atari. I used to steal, for whatever reason, just the cartridges.
I love Atari.
Putting two and
That
two
was
together
great.
that I can also play the games, but I love the cartridges. E.T. being one of them. My parents, somewhere in their house, if we rummage around and look for the treasures, I think we would be able to find a coveted or less coveted E.T. the extraterrestrial game.
I wish back in the day we didn't. I think we gave our like a crap load of our 5200 Atari 5200 games to like a family friend that we used to visit all the time, and I wish I didn't. I would definitely like purchase those old consoles and have them like, well, if I shelving, I definitely would set them up again and have them like. I still have my old Nintendo. I still have my old Sega Genesis. But to have the original like Atari, like 2800 or 5200, I think those are the two versions that we had. I would definitely get those again if I had the disposable income for those. That'd be cool. I mean, have a Raspberry Pi that can play all that stuff, but to have the physical copies of everything would be really awesome.
GoPro 营地立足于中国，与多家国际一流游戏媒体同行达成正式内容合作关系，源源不断地将最新鲜的游戏资讯第一时间带给全球中文游戏玩家。自成立以来 ，GoPro 营地在全网的内容浏览量已经超过5亿，服务了数百万的读者和玩家。我们的愿景是做游戏文化传播者。您可以在全球各大手机应用市场下载 GoPro 营地 APP， 或者访问3w.gamebonfire.com 来加入游戏传播者的行列。
As a part of Play for All, GameSpot will be bringing you the latest gaming news and announcements, interviews with developers, the biggest press conferences, and lots more. Play for All is our yearly online event that
I have dinner
combines
ordered, so
excitement and
getting some
announcements
pasta.
with charity live streams the following week with lots of special guests who are going to help plus raise money for able gamers. So join us in June for E3 and Play for All on GameSpot.com, YouTube.com/GameSpot, Twitch.tv/GameSpot, and as a part of the E3's official broadcast. See you then.
Welcome back to E3 live from LA. It's been quite a show. It's not over yet. We're going to look back, ladies and gentlemen, at some of the most historic and iconic moments in E3 history. But I have to apologize for the people who are going to do this, all right? I don't know if you understand what GamesBeat is. It's a great site full of great people like Dean and Mike. But there's also a person there named Jeff Grubb. And Jeff Grubb is not a man you want to know, ladies and gentlemen, but he's in this video, and I'm very, very sorry for it. So without further ado, my apologies, but here is Jeff and Mike from GamesBeat.
Exclusive.
It's the internet. You're busy because it's E3. I'm Jeff Grubb. I work for GamesBeat.com. Joining me is Mike Minotti, who's going to say hi to all the good people right now.
Hi, good people.
Mike, it's time to learn to love E3 again because we're jaded games journalists. I understand you put together a bunch of stuff to thaw my cold, dead games journalist heart, memories of E3. You ready to just take me through it right now? I'm happy to do so.
Yeah, you know, my heart only has warmth for E3, so, you know, yeah, you can call yourself jaded all you want. I am just a ball of E3 love, and I'm going to...
Is this just a recap?
Because
I don't
E3, of gamer Christmases past, future, and present. Yes.
really care.
Not
okay, that's right. Yes,
analogy.
yes, right.
You
Okay.
illiterate
I don't care.
Yeah, this will be great.
All right, Mike, what is this? Should we set it up or should we just start playing it?
No, this is when Sony announced the Final Fantasy VII remake at E3. This is from somebody in one of the front rows. So we're gonna hear how excited and happy all those people are, Jeff.
What? Listen, it's just a commercial. How excited can it be?
Oh, boo.
Oh, it's just like this is like from the audience. Okay, this is
right.
exciting.
This is a reaction trailer. So people.
No, sorry. I don't. If you're just recapping all the E3 stuff, I don't particularly care for that. All right. So what time tomorrow? We're gonna plot. We're gonna plot for. All right, so we'll plot for Xbox Bethesda showcase. So that is 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is 1 o'clock Eastern, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll plot to go live by then, or at least, or probably before then, depending on how tonight goes. But yeah, we'll watch. Yeah, Xbox Bethesda, Square Enix, Warner Brothers, PC, future games, I guess. So see that it's gonna be a long day. That starts at 1 and goes until 7. Jeez. Okay. Interesting little game here. Neat. Anything else that I installed recently? I don't think there's anything else I installed recently. There's some more Valheim updates. I should probably go check that too. Eventually. Also, Devour. The Devour had a new map. Also, be interesting to check. I eventually want to revisit Cyberpunk, but I'm just on the unfortunate end of the stick of. I think I got like every possible bug known to man in the very beginning. Even though it was fun and the story was getting cool, I obviously never completed it even after 60-something hours because I was just doing a bunch of the side quest stuff. But I still want to see what they're going to do in the future, if they're going to actually like put the work into what it was supposed to be. Yeah, Phasmo, almost 420 hours in Phasmo, which is crazy. The new map's a lot of fun. The new ghosts are cool. Are there any other updates or no? Let's see. No. So no other updates from that. No patches. Actually, I've been playing a bunch of pinball recently. There's the only one pinball map or machine I have is Portal. And it's a lot of fun. It's a nice just separate game. I just want to play some more Risk of Rain also. I still want to get better at it because there's a bunch of the monsoon runs, the hardest runs I still have to complete to unlock a bunch of stuff, which I have not done yet. I want to. And it's just like RNG depending on what items you get to jump around to that. Yeah, see, I still need to make a alpha beta section because the Universum I still want to check out also. I got that a while ago and it was really cool. I want to eventually play that. Surviving Mars is free and humble. Nice. I feel like I have that game somewhere. Maybe it's on Epic Store? Library. Let's see. Let's look at the Epic library. We have coupons expiring soon. That's fine. Yeah, Mung Trees still need to play. Yeah, Down Trackmania. Oh yeah, so to play a totally reliable delivery service. Never played Dauntless. Let's look at so many games. Down like Alien. I do want to try Alien Isolation in VR. There's a VR mod for Alien Isolation. That'd be fun. Oh, Borderlands 2, Borderlands prequel. They have those on the Epic Store side of things. Never played Fortnite. The only Fortnite I played was the very original version of it. Got Frostpunk. That was for free like last week or 2 weeks, a week and a half ago, or last free game. Hop's supposed to be really cool too. Hyper Light Drifter is supposed to be awesome. Oh, I have Jurassic World Evolution? Oh. There's games in here I don't even remember even having. I eventually want to go through the Layers of Fear games. So many ones I want to play through. I remember from the Ashes, had that from the other one. I remember getting horribly sick when originally playing through that. Should probably go back to that eventually. Subnautica's another one I want to try. Because Subnautica you can play in VR also, right? That one. Yeah, there it is, Surviving Mars. I have that one. That was on Epic Store already. So I have that one. That was like a while ago. Long Dark looks really cool too. Still going. Oh, Unreal Tournament. Yeah. First come, first serve, Surviving Mars. Is it free on Steam also? Check it. Do I even have that in my list? If I just don't have it installed. No. Let's see. Oh, if you go to Humble Bundle, you get the key for that. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I already have it on Epic Store, so I don't particularly care. But I mean, good to have it in multiple locations. Yeah. So the Guerrilla Collective, this was earlier. I think what other game it was that looks really cool on this side. I need to look through the trailers again. Scrolling, looking. Don't remember. How are some games? Not the other ones that are in like the top games. Arcade Paradise. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I want to play, honestly. Yeah, people are around later to play like Monopoly. Why not? I'd be down for that. I honestly don't know what I want to play. We did like 12 hours of Phasmo yesterday. Well, 9 hours on stream, and then I played a bunch afterwards with more friends, which was a blast. It was great playing Phasmo. That was like, yeah, like 12 hours of Phasmo. Kind of. Little crazy. All right. Well, my dinner's gonna be here soon. I'm gonna have dinner. I'll see if I go live later. If we do end up playing some like Monopoly or whatnot, some multiplayer stuff, I will we'll ping in Discord when I go live. So definitely tomorrow for Xbox Bethesda, and that's at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then probably for the rest of the day, we'll check out all the other stuff, because definitely that Screen X should be good, Warner Brothers should be good, and the PC gaming should be good, because I think they said that Valve was actually going to announce something on that side. So I don't know if I have Dead Cells. Do I have that? It sounds very familiar. I don't know if I actually own that or not. I think I have a bunch of games on the HIO too. They have like a crap ton of games over there too. That, yeah, I've got like little spots of games like all over the place. I just need to like categorize or just note where I have them all. Boom. All right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna peace out. Again, if I do go live later, hit the bell icon in here or be in Discord. Always in the announcements. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully earlier than 1. If I do go earlier than 1, I'll probably play some just easier games before the Xbox Bethesda 1, and then yeah, I'll see you guys, if not later, 100% tomorrow. Take care. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. See you later.